What is it like to lose a leader in the locker room?
Oh, it's huge. Purnell was one of the best leaders and players in the LFL. They had the quadruplets, quarterback Dakota Hughes, Lauren Ziegler, Dina Wachowski. They were a tight unit. It's big losing Purnell.
10 more minutes with the best team I've ever played for. Look to the person to your left and to your right and say, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you. Hey, say it loud and proud. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3, finish! Don't walk right on one. Ready?
That's Dakota Hughes. This is Hughes, a little pressure, evading it. Nice touch pass. That is the Dakota Hughes we know, complete to Lauren Ziegler.
Wow, Dakota Hughes being Dakota Hughes. Back across her body, right in strides is Ziegler. But going back to that play for Dakota Hughes, she threw that perfect. See, Steve McMillan actually had great one-on-one coverage, but she put it in a perfect spot.
Dakota Hughes, quarterback.
That is Dakota Hughes. She gives you that mobility as well. We talk about her arm, and rightfully so. She is a quarterback and how good she is from the pocket, but we sometimes forget about number 18's mobility.
She can elude players. Michael Oliveira, the head coach of Austin, said she's the most elusive quarterback in the league, and he is really scared of all her assets and what you can do on the air, in the air, and on the ground.
I think undoubtedly the most complete quarterback in the LFL. A 3rd and 5, a little toss play.
But the big disappointment was Atlanta's passing game. Dakota Hughes, only 2 out of 6 for 16 yards. It wasn't there in the first half.
Will Dakota beat Dakota and rally the Atlanta Steve?
If you're a fan of Atlanta, you can't be happy. The high-flying offense with Dakota Hughes.
We'll see if Dakota Hughes can punch it in here. Nice play action, wide open.
Let's go!
That is Brittany Demery, and she really sold this play.
Wow, Arriba, uno, dos, tres, piñata, knocked the piñata out. What a play. Why release nobody out there? Demery scores. Arriba.
Dakota Hughes. It seemed like this is the spark this offense needed. They were playing a bit of a funk in the first half. Now a 2nd and 5. Dakota Hughes back to pass over the middle. A 3rd and 19. Again over the middle. And not able to hold on is Lauren Ziegler.
Wow, that's a game changer right there.
That was Dakota Hughes.
We got 10 more minutes, and we gonna whoop their ass the last 10 minutes. Look to the girl next to you and fight for your life. Fight for the girl who's sitting next to you in this huddle right now. Give it everything you have, because all we got is 10 minutes. That's all we got. Give it everything you have. Fight on 3. 1, 2, 3, fight!
Was that Dakota Hughes or Tom Brady? I got chills listening to that speech. That is football at its best and leadership at its best in the LFL.
Dakota Hughes back to pass to the corner of the end zone. Another drop touchdown.
Dakota Hughes again for the 2nd time. Should have had her 2nd touchdown pass of the night on the money.
Hughes' receivers doing her no favors tonight. Otherwise, she'd have pretty good numbers.
They might have this game in the bag, but that's 2 drops.
This is Dakota Hughes rolling left, trying to find a run lane, nothing doing. Meanwhile, back to action. This is a vital 4th and 4. If Atlanta's going to get back in this game, they've got to convert. And this could be a free play. That looked like Austin jumped into the end zone. Touchdown! What a throw and catch. Dakota Hughes finding Lauren Ziegler in the back of the end zone.
This is what they do. Big players make big plays in big games. Dakota Hughes, watch the precision of this pass. Threads the needle. I don't know how it got through.
So Atlanta regaining the lead late here in the 4th quarter, 14-12.
The cardiac kid, Dakota Hughes, has struck again.
So this comes down to 1 4th and goal play here. Connecting! Are you kidding me? Austin, do you believe in miracles?
I would say this game is over, except Atlanta's quarterback is Dakota Hughes. That's how she got her nickname, her rookie year, by coming up with unbelievable plays to win games.
The cardiac kid, number 18, we talked about it earlier, has one of the stronger arms in the league. So no question that she can get this into the end zone. You've got Lauren Ziegler and Jolie Efezikai, two great targets. And she's gonna have to throw it the length of the field, winding down. And completed!
What?
Unbelievable! Dakota Hughes finding Jolie Efezikai.
Now you gotta review it.
Let's take another look at this from the truck.
Into the crowd, she catches it. The question is she in the end zone?
They're gonna mark her short at about the half-yard line. And I think that might be it, the official word now from Jason Gardner.
After the review, the ruling on the field stands. The game is over.
Wow! What a disheartening moment for the Atlanta Steam. You can make the argument that for the 2017 Eastern Conference champion Atlanta Steam, this is a must-win.
We are playing with a different mindset than we were going into the season. Starting out 0-1 is not too good when other teams in the conferences are now 2-0. Chicago and Nashville are both undefeated. So the good news is, as long as we win out, we go to the playoffs. So it's in our own hands. So we're taking that into the rest of the season.
Losing is not an option tonight for Dakota Hughes and Atlanta.
And here is Seattle's defense returning the favor, putting some pressure on Dakota Hughes. A 2nd and 6. This is Hughes back to pass down the middle. It was thrown beyond Lauren Ziegler. A 2nd and 2. Hughes back to pass over the middle. Just shy of Jolie Efezikai.
Jolie Efezikai, one-on-one post pattern. Great throw by Hughes, right in her hands. You got to come down with that for 6.
This is the extra point attempt. Dakota Hughes trying to buy time and getting it across the goal line. I'm not sure her knee wasn't down before she extended the ball over the goal line.
What an effort by quarterback Dakota Hughes. We haven't even mentioned she's playing hurt. Right now she's got a groin problem, pulled muscle, but she's been limping all day before the game, and now she makes that kind of effort. Outstanding play, but I don't think they're going to count it.
Try is no good. The runner's knee was down, and the ball was short of the goal line. The try is no good.
So indeed, Dakota Hughes, you can see here the left knee kind of brushed the ground well before she extended over the plane.
It's amazing. Dakota Hughes, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, has yet to complete a pass.
You gotta wonder how much that groin injury has played into the performance here in the first half. Hughes back to pass over the middle. 1st and 10, high snap. Sailing past Dakota Hughes. And Hughes just tossing it into the end zone. This may be a pass interference on Baker Tatum.
Quarterback Hughes not having a great night. She makes a nice recovery.
High snap. And just tossing it to Efezikai. The 6'1" receiver.
That's like playing catch in the backyard. You have 6'1" going against 5'8". Dakota Hughes throws it up in the air, one-on-one, just jump up and catch the football. Quarterback Dakota Hughes, one of the best in the game, 0 for 5.
An injured Dakota Hughes going back to work here. A completed screen, that's the Lauren Ziegler. So here's your opportunity if you're Seattle's defense. A 4th and 6. You have yet to stop this Atlanta offense, and your offense on the other side is starting to click. You've got to get a stop here.
The play of the game for Dakota Hughes so far.
4th and 6 play. Hughes scrambling and intercepted. 2nd and 12. And Dakota Hughes trying to lower her shoulder. Does gain 5 yards. I'm not sure I'd be calling that play with an already injured Dakota Hughes.
Exactly right. You don't want your all-fantasy quarterback hurt by running the football in the second half.
So a 3rd and 7. Ball at the Seattle 9. Looking to set up the screen, but gonna go over the middle. Yeah, the more of those you drop, Dakota Hughes is gonna start losing confidence in you and stop looking your way. Here's a 4th and 7. Here's a place where Efezikai can really redeem herself. Back to pass Hughes, looking to Efezikai, but that wasn't even close.
You can see visibly right there the quarterback is totally hurt. That run hurt her even more. She can barely walk. She was throwing backwards. You can tell she's hurting. When you have a groin injury, you cannot press off your back foot to put anything on the ball.
There's the face of the LFL, as well as the Atlanta Steam, Dakota Hughes, nursing that groin injury on the sideline.
As a former quarterback, that's one of the worst injuries you can have. I think they tried to pull out of the game, but I think Dakota said, no, I'm playing.
Dakota Hughes really running on fumes here in the 4th quarter.
And it seems like she was doing okay until they called that quarterback run.
Hey, Dakota, I need you mentally to help me finish, okay? I got you. What am I doing?
So we're gonna go Omaha right, dive right, we're gonna fake to the right.
So I'm going right.
Yeah, right, go right. Hey. Hey, you see how close we are? I need you to nose down, dive in. They're gonna lead you there. It's on you to follow them.
Here it is, 2nd and goal. They're gonna go to Alfie Gore. Touchdown Atlanta! Atlanta almost using Christelle Harris as a decoy and beautifully setting up Alfie Gore.
So we're gonna go Omaha right, dive right, we're gonna fake to the right.
So I'm going right.
Yeah, right, go right.
How about this 8th man in Atlanta, Georgia tonight? They have caused 2 false starts for Seattle, and they're gonna be needed here. Here we go. A 2-point conversion. Savannah Wood, cut out of the end zone. Atlanta really just has to do a victory formation here.
Seattle, I believe they're out of timeouts, right?
Seattle's out of timeouts, so Atlanta will just need to take a knee, and that is what they're set up for. Dakota Hughes barely holding on to this one. How about the effort?
Both quarterbacks are competitors. Dakota Hughes playing hurt the entire night. She played through it.
The Atlanta Steam get a much-needed win.
The triplets, they're on the verge of retiring.
I was doing fine until she started crying. But, it's the same thing that they said. This is what makes it fun for me. I could come out here and play ball and be competitive, but when you can do it with your best friends, it makes it a little bit more special. So, there's a reason why it's not just me going out or it's not just her. It's a collective unit. So, if that doesn't speak volumes about our relationship, I don't know what will. So, it's something that I'm so glad that we were brought together because of football, and we'll take that for the rest of our lives. It's a fun story to tell somebody, but I'm super grateful for it, and we'll have it forever.
Certainly a lot of great memories amongst the triplets. They are down to their final game in the LFL.
This is truly the ride into the sunset game.
Now we get our first look at Dakota Hughes. Not the normal numbers we're used to Hughes, but they've kept it on the ground here in Atlanta. As they open this game, 1st and 10, they're going to go to the air. Hughes connecting. This is Dakota Hughes, going to elect to keep it herself. Wow, what an open field tackle that time by Kara Bryant. And now Dina Wachowski and Dakota Hughes going after Bryant. That looked like a clean tackle to me, and they're mic'd up. Let's listen in.
Come on,
ever seen Dakota Hughes this fired up. She is lit tonight going after people.
You can see there's a different emotion in Dakota Hughes tonight. This is Hughes back to pass, wide open. Touchdown Atlanta.
Watch this scissors route. If there's a guy comes in on a post, and then on the corner route, you got Salazar. Kira Bryant way late getting over there, wide open, touchdown Atlanta.
All that he fucking coaches, shut the hell up.
That's Eric Bellamy, not happy with his defense, who's really struggled. This is the extra point attempt. That is Christelle Harris cannot get the edge.
All right, we just got on their ass. Bring it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Dakota Hughes talking a lot of trash early.
Defense, you gotta step up, man. That was one mistake. One mistake. Again, one mistake. We keep making dumb mistakes. Instead of doing what the hell we supposed to, sit in your spot. Do your job. Don't go by what you see. Do your job. Yes, remember, hey, one move and beat her.
Don't inflame that fire.
Do not wake them up. It could get ugly.
2nd and 6. Hughes rolling left, and now smartly going out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Hughes is definitely a very cerebral quarterback. She knows what to do. She's hurt. She's still hurt from her other game, and she got out of bounds.
Yeah, you can see the bandage on the right leg, upper leg of Dakota Hughes, nursing a groin injury that's really bothered her all season. They're going to have the help from the crowd here. This is Hughes back to pass, buying time, lofting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Lauren Ziegler.
Great play by Dakota Hughes getting it out there, but she's covered. She makes a great play just being an athlete.
This Atlanta offense already up 14-6. Obviously a lot of time remaining in this game, but this defense has got to start digging in. This is Hughes back to pass, open. Jolie of Bezekai, one of the more suspect hands in the league, hauls in this one. A 26-yard touchdown.
The last 2 football games, the Bezekai is coming into her own. You're right, she's known for having bad hands. Dakota Hughes calls a streak pattern, just a straight go. Kira Bryant can't get over there.
Now she limping. Fucking guys are the worst, dude. Hey, cover 3. How are we getting beat deep in cover 3? How are we getting beat deep in cover 3?
Yeah, to your point, Bobby Hugo, that is Eric Bellamy. A 1st and 10. Hughes back to pass, the pocket collapsing and overshooting her target. Intercepted. For the Atlanta Steam, the storyline has got to be Dakota Hughes playing in her final game in the LFL and playing possessed, going for 3 first-half touchdowns.
I've broadcast her entire career, every game. I've never seen Hughes this fired up. 3 out of 5, 3 touchdowns, but more importantly, she got the energy to that team, and they responded.
Dakota, this Atlanta team has certainly seen some second-half collapses, and for you personally, this is your last 20 minutes of football in the LFL. How confident are you in these last 20 minutes, and what do you expect to see on your way out?
Did you watch that first half? We have no worries whatsoever. We're just going to keep balling out, watch the turnovers on the offensive side of the ball, keep riding out on defense, and we're going to ride into the sunset on this one. We ain't going out like that. If we got to go out, they're going down with us.
All right, riding out into the sunset. It's Dakota Hughes. Back to you guys.
I am going to lobby hard during the offseason. Michelle Angel should totally be penalized for that.
And now Dakota Hughes. Back to LFL football night.
She hit me with her helmet. She threw her helmet off and threw it down at me. Jolie thought I took her helmet.
That's Dakota Hughes recapping what happened earlier. This time, Dakota Hughes electing to keep it herself. She lost the ball but regained it. Dakota Hughes thinking she may have crossed the plane, but has that sinister smile getting up.
Hughes made a great read on the read option, pulled the ball when the DN went down. She should have been in the end zone, but great play by Kiera Williams, shedding off the block and making a one-on-one tackle to keep her out.
She's in the end zone, don't touch her!
You don't want to instigate that crowd, quit.
What is Dakota fucking doing? Fucking retire already, stop trying to fight.
I have never seen Dakota Hughes in her entire career this feisty. She's getting fights every play. She's throwing hands, she's yelling at people. I mean, she needs a Snickers bar or something. She is fired up.
Yeah, I think the emotions may be getting the best of number 18 tonight.
Get her out! Get her out! Get her out now!
Dakota Hughes playing like a little bit of a spoiled brat on this drive. I've never seen her act this way. But again, that could just be the passion of the moment. She knows this is her final game.
Her final quarter, she wants to play her best. One of her teammates didn't know what to do, and she wants her out of the game.
Your heart's on fire tonight. No. You didn't even look at me.
What better way to go out for the triplets than a dominating win on the road against a quality team?
They look exactly like they looked last year when they were the dominating team that made the Legends Cup. It's unbelievable they didn't make the playoffs this year.
If this is the end of the road for the triplets, it has been a good journey, one that did not land a championship, but they ended it on their terms.